What's up, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about NBA superstars and their less successful brothers. Let's just hop into it. So the first NBA superstar we're talking about is Derek Fisher. Okay, we all know him. He was drafted 24th overall. He's won 5 rings and he's played for the Lakers, Warriors, the Jazz, the Lakers again, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Dallas Mavericks, and the OKC Thunder again. And then he coached the New York Knicks and he's bumped head with Matt Barnes. We know that. But what you didn't know is that he had a brother named Dwayne Eddie Washington, okay? And he took a swing at the NBA and missed. It wasn't successful. He was off to a decent start though. He was drafted by the Washington Bullets in the 2nd round, 13th pick. But his whole career lasted 19 games. And those games spanned over 2 seasons. He played in the 1987-1988 season with the New Jersey Jets and in the 1992-1993 season with the Los Angeles Clippers. His career averages are 2.8 points per game, 2.1 assists, and 1 rebound. Now, he was suspended for actually 2 years because of substance abuse, so he was not allowed to play for 2 years. He was also charged with a hit and run, and he spent 60 days in jail. Okay, he hit a 7-year-old woman, he panicked and fled the scene, charged, served time in jail. So I think it's safe to say that his crack at the NBA was unsuccessful. Okay. The next person whose brother we're going to talk about is Larry Bird. Okay, now if you want some background on Larry Bird, check out my Before the NBA on him. I'll leave the link in the description, first link in the description. But you know that Larry went to Indiana State, drafted to the Celtics, did big things with them. We all know the story, okay? But what you didn't know is that he had a brother named Eddie Bird who's 10 years younger than him. So he went to Indiana State just like Larry Bird, and he averaged 14 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 1.6 assists per game. People called him Bird too, and they expected him to be super successful, and a lot of that pressure got to him. And although he was the 5th all-time scorer at Indiana State, he was extremely streaky offensively. One time while Larry Bird was in attendance at one of the games, he went 0 for 11 shooting that night. His career high was 34 points, and even though he was 5th all-time scoring, he didn't even get drafted. Yep, he declared for the draft. Everybody passed on him. He did an interview with LA Times in 1991, and he told them, "I don't think I'm good enough. I'm not ready for the NBA. I need to be stronger and quicker." I don't think he knew how right he was. The last NBA superstar we're going to be talking about is Blake Griffin, and oh yeah, his brother, Taylor Griffin. He went to the University of Oklahoma just like Blake Griffin, and he was actually on the team with Blake Griffin and helped lead Oklahoma to the Elite 8 of the 2009 NCAA Men's Tournament. And he averaged 9.6 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 1.3 steals per game. Now he declared for the draft, and this brother successfully made it into the draft. He was the 18th pick of the 2nd round, and he went to the Phoenix Suns in the 2009 NBA draft. Now that's interesting because he was a senior, then he declared for the draft. His brother Blake was only a sophomore in college. He declared for the draft same year. You know, Blake was taken #1 overall. Bigger brother was taken in the 2nd round, but they were both rookies together. I thought that was pretty cool. Now here's where it gets tricky, guys. It's all over the map. He was put on the D-League multiple times during his rookie season, but he rejoined the Suns the next year for the Summer League and got waived. Then he signed with a basketball team in Belgium, tried to come back to the NBA, and the Charlotte Bobcats signed him. But he was waived 13 days later. A couple days after that, he went to the D-League and played for the Dakota Wizards, and then he was acquired by the D-League Warriors in 2012. He was waived yet again, but this time it was because of a season-ending injury. He healed up, they acquired him back, and Taylor Griffin led them to a D-League championship. Right now, currently he's signed with an Italian basketball team and he's playing overseas. He was asked about his status in basketball and he replied, "It's a grind. It's hard being in the D-League and playing overseas and traveling all this just to get your foot in the door. But I'm all in. I'm really trying right now." He only averaged 1.3 points per game in the NBA and 9.1 points per game in the D-League. He's shown some glimpses of hope, and he says he works out with Blake Griffin during the off-season, so you never know. Hopefully some of Blake Griffin's game rubs off on him. I don't know. That's it for this video, guys. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below which brother had the most interesting story. let me know. Subscribe to join the Splash Squad, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.